Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be making a DIY pimple soap. For this soap we are going to need raw soap. This is cottage fresh alata samina black soap. It is a pure soap and a toner as well. So it comes in two forms. If you can't find the pure soap, then you can certainly get the pure herbal soap. It's made from the same company and it is cottage fresh. Yeah, so I think the company's name is Jetado and they are based in Ghana. So if you cannot lay your hands on this, then you could definitely lay your hands on the other one, or you could get the raw soap. This is what it looks like right here, unprocessed. And yeah, so for this we'll also be needing some turmeric is great for removing pimples, dark scars, and we'll be needing something to mix it up. I chose a black mixer because you guys know how turmeric can be. So we needed some spoons, a spoon to mix and a spoon to fetch the turmeric, and lastly we'll be needing some storage container. Okay guys, so let's just jump right into making the pimple soap. So we are going to take some of the black soap, the cottage fresh black soap. Just going to be taking a portion of it. This soap is really nice. I really love it. It lathers very well and it has a very good smell. Reminds me of Moroccan black soap, which is also very good. So we're just going to be scooping out about 2 tablespoons for a start. This soap is really hard to mix, truthfully, so we have to start section by section and little by little. I'm just making a little portion because for the sake of the tutorial, and also like I said earlier, this soap is really hard to mix. If you guys cannot mix with your hands, you could lay your hands on a blender. Yeah, and if you can't lay your hands on a blender, you could definitely use our local turning stick. Yes, that will do the job as well. That is if you're making more batch, if you're making something more than what I have here right now, that will be perfect. So right now I just scooped out about 2 tablespoons of the soap into the mixing jar, and we are going to be adding some turmeric into it. But first of all, I'm going to make like a middle ground for the soap. That's where I'm going to be putting the rest of the ingredients. So right now I'm just separating the soap to one end of the mixing bowl and to the other end as well, to create like a hole in between the 2 ends. This is going to help us mix the soap better than just pouring the ingredients into it like that. So right now I will be adding some of the turmeric into the middle section. This is about 2 tablespoons of turmeric measured in there, about 2 tablespoons, roughly 2 tablespoons I think. So this should be enough for this mixture. Yeah, and I will be adding some honey. The reason I'm adding honey is because turmeric can dry out the skin. The soap already dries out the skin a bit. Now adding turmeric will dry it more, so I'm adding about a tablespoon and a half of honey for moisture and nourishment. So this soap ingredient contains glycerol, fragrance, and alata samina, so which makes it perfect for us to mix with other ingredients without harm or anything. Okay, so right now we are going to mix this up gently, but we have to mix intensely. Okay, we have to really mix, because that's the best way to get the best of it. So we have to really mix this as best as we can. Mix it until you cannot seem to know the difference between the turmeric and the soap. Okay, so it just seems like everything is one, and there are no patches or seeds or whatsoever. So you have to mix this in. Yeah, you have to do the job of mixing this in. Okay. Okay, you guys, so this is after mixing it for the first time. This is what we were able to achieve. It is not perfect, it still needs a lot of mixing, but yeah, this is where to the extent that I've come to, and I will still mix more. You guys need to really mix this in. Okay, for the purpose of this tutorial, I just mix to an extent because it's a tutorial and I don't want to, you know, bore you guys. But yeah, you really need to mix it in as thorough as possible. Right now I added more of the soap because I really like my soap to lather. I like to bathe like a baby, you know, with soap lathering, and I added more soap to make sure this lathers well. Although the soap itself, it is very great, it lathers so well. And I went ahead to wash my hands because you guys know how turmeric can be. Oh my god, it stains a lot. And yeah, so I'm just mixing the added soap into the mixture to make sure it's, you know, concentrates in pretty well. Yeah, so it's just a technique that you guys can adopt when mixing. It is helpful, and yeah, that's it. So right now we are going to be testing it out. I'm using a sponge. If you guys can lay your hands on a black sponge, that will be much better, but I'm just putting a little portion because we want to test how well a little can go, and see how much lathering we can achieve from just applying little on our face. By the way, this is just a face soap, okay, but if you want to bathe with it, that would be fine. It is best for your neck and your face, but you can bathe with it, that's totally fine. But you have to be careful because turmeric stains a lot. It stains, as you can see, it's staining the sponge, and it's going to stain your bathtub or whatsoever. So the best way for you to avoid that is probably use it only on your face, or allow the soap to, you know, stay for about 2 days. After 2 days, it's going to go dark. It's going to, you know, become like the mixture, the pure soap we used. So that way you guys can be able to, you know, use it without staining, and then it will have already concentrated in pretty well. So right now we're just going to store this, just storing it into the storage container. Like I said, after 2 to 3 days, this is going to become black. The color of this is no more going to be brown like this. It is going to be complete black. Okay, and by then the ingredients would have really saturated in, and the turmeric stain will be less. So if you guys want to bathe with it at that time, that would be perfect. So yeah, we go. I'm just going to clean the body, and yeah, this is what we have. Pimple soap is ready. So I just went ahead to add more honey to spice it up for photography. It's unnecessary for you to do this. I just did this because, you know, why not? Yeah, so guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys learned. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a like, comment, share. I love you. Bye.